What's good? What's happening, my brothers? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on, y'all?
Ready for another episode?
Hey, Quan, we can't hear you.
Yeah, Q, I can't hear you. Well, yeah, it's always something, man. We got technical difficulties on the day of, man. Still can't hear you right now. But trying to get everything up myself, so bear with me. Think he'll probably come back in. But how y'all fellas doing, man?
Trying to stay warm, man. I can't complain.
I know that's right.
I love the cold. It's boost weather.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, definitely stay warm out there for sure, man. But want to welcome everybody to another episode of Shift Out of Neutral Podcast. As I'm not sure, I'm getting some background noise from somewhere.
I don't know if it was me.
That's one. Yep.
It was me.
You got it. But yeah, welcome everybody. Shift Out of Neutral Podcast. Coming to you, Tonio the Quiet Storm, Living with Kings, Deuces, I'm out. And Motolytics, he'll be back in a minute. He's having some technical difficulties right now, but he'll be right back in. So how's y'all
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
All right.
There you go.
I took my headphones off. I don't know. My computer probably tripping. But I'll fix those settings later. So
Yeah. You know how it is, man. When you're trying to do something, man, and just want to act funny.
yeah, for sure.
You know how it is.
It works all week, and then just have that one day where it just don't want to work. On the most important day.
Facts. Exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly. So how's your well, it's we do this once a month, but how's everybody been doing, man? Just go around, whoever want to start, how y'all been doing, what's been going on with you?
I can start.
Go
Um,
ahead.
Pretty much nothing much on my end, man. Just got back from Canada, first time out the country. Um, just been
Yeah.
dealing with work. If y'all don't know, I work in the sports industry, so I work for athletics. So we gearing up for March Madness. As our teams are probably about to make a big push, and y'all gonna see me if you do follow me in different cities and different places in the month of March going into April. Um, that's pretty much it, man. Just getting back on the YouTube flow again, just uploading, creating again, TikToking it again. So trying to trying to get back to it.
Man, we definitely glad to see you back on the platform, bro. Definitely, man. Definitely. And looking for, we definitely here for support, man. You know I'll be tuning in. So
Yeah.
we, we be supporting each other, man. That's what it's all about, man. So it's definitely glad to see you back on the platform, bro.
I
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure,
it.
for sure.
Yes, sir. So QJP, whichever one. How y'all been doing? What's been going on with y'all, man?
You gonna go? You gonna go? Which who's gonna
Hey man, you can go, man.
go? Alright. Man, I just been staying active, man. Working on a lot of different things behind the scenes, man, so I can continue cooking with my bills. And that's where it. I got a client outside right now. We're gonna make some clips. We're gonna put his lights on. He been waiting for his lights. So a movie will be dropping today, y'all. So stay posted. I'm excited. Y'all been inspiring me to create more content. So I've been active, man. I've been active, and I always got y'all on the mental, man. I can hear y'all in my head. So yeah,
Sure.
Yes, sir.
and it's gonna be an exciting year, man. A whole lot of content coming, y'all.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been,
man.
pretty much the same for me. My goal this year was to create a lot more content and really be out there. My goal is 52 videos in 52 weeks. So, I've been on track. I'm actually over, I try to post at least like one video a week, and then I usually post some shorts and stuff. Um, and yeah, I mean, I've been getting a little traction, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and I'm getting back to posting on TikTok since now like it's back to normal now.
Yeah.
So hopefully that stays, but yeah, I've been posting back on TikTok. I'm about to start posting on Instagram as well. And yeah, just really putting out that content, man. And I'm excited that I got some exciting vehicle stuff coming to the channel. Actually, after I get off with y'all, I actually got to go to the dealership. They got a surprise for me, so we're gonna go handle that. And
Nice, nice.
probably sometime in the next few weeks, we probably gonna debut a little something, something. But that's all I'm. It's on hush hush till it get done. So
Oh yeah, most definitely, and I can't wait to see that stuff, man. I'm definitely excited to see Deuces what you got going on, man. I'm definitely excited to see that, man, and definitely want to get you on that YouTube channel to start pushing that content to YouTube, man. Because I'm telling you, the stuff that you do, bro, people gonna watch. I'm gonna tell you,
yeah,
trust me, people gonna watch. I know, and not only YouTube, but also the other social media that you on too as well. So Instagram, TikTok, whatever, we gonna just keep pushing, bro. And we definitely here to support you for real, for real.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
So yeah.
that's all.
But what's been going on with Tonio the Quiet Storm? Kind of been revamping, man. I know I had a plan for to do some shows, a lot of shows this year, but I think I'm kind of lay low a little bit and kind of not only take care of some personal things, but also try to work on Sadie a little bit more and give her a little bit more attention that I have versus trying to go to all these shows and try to fit stuff in between and stuff. So definitely gonna try to work on her and make her look like $1,000,000, you know. But I definitely got some plans and ideas in mind that I want to do, and we're gonna roll with that, man. So yeah, that's what I'm doing over here. I'm kind of laying back, laying low a little bit, but I'll still be doing a show here and there, but probably not as many as I usually been doing. So
Yeah,
you know,
you doing the opposite of what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to go to more shows than I've been to previously. I'm trying to show up, you know, and show out. Just trying to get, you know what I'm saying, get people to notice the channel out there. So
yeah.
So yeah, like yeah, I'm being everywhere. I'm going to South Carolina. I'm going all over the place. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely still gonna be pushing, you know, not only pushing the channel, but, you know, and also definitely gonna try to push, you know, this podcast out as well too, man. I'm still gonna be advertising for sure.
yeah.
But you know, as far as shows and stuff, you know, it'll be one or two here and there, and just trying to get Sadie really show ready, and you know, just for her to pop out, and everybody be like, whoa, you know. So you know, I want to be different, man. So definitely trying to do that this year. So we'll see what happens.
Speaking of Sadie, Tony, I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
I was watching your video yesterday, sir, of you doing the highway POV, and I'm mad that you didn't hit Sadie Moore on the highway.
Yeah. I was watching that. I was like, bro, he gonna hit that jump. Like,
man, just sitting there, I'm like, oh, he about to hit it. He didn't even hit it. I was like, damn.
Man, hey, I was trying to just give a little bit, man. I wasn't trying to do a lot, but then plus I got to watch out for the police too, man. You know, because they be sitting out there, man, in the medians and stuff. Yeah, and I definitely saw one. So you know, I was just kind of hit it here and there. I wasn't trying to go all the way out, you know, but hey, I was trying to just make it do what it do, just to hear a little something, you know.
Yeah.
but hey, it's gonna come, man. It's gonna come. Trust me, it's gonna come.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I just tried to give a couple different angles because I did have my camera on the back as well. But the only thing about it, you can't really hear it because the wind noise. But hey, you know, you can still hear it a little bit. So
yeah, that's one thing I'm investing in this year as well. Is I actually ordered some stuff. I'm about to set up my studio, my recording studio, not for like music, but like content and stuff like that. Ordered some new camera equipment, some new audio stuff. Ordered a sound switchboard. So next time y'all probably see me, like when next time we do this podcast, y'all probably see me in my studio that I'm setting up in the crib. And really, you know, investing in you know, I'm saying a lot of to up my craft and stuff like that. So investing in a lot of software and stuff to try to cut down on the time of editing too, because editing just takes forever on videos. I don't care if it's a simple video, it just takes forever. So I'm really invested in other stuff to help me edit quicker as well. And yeah, so yeah, I feel you. And these cameras got expensive out here, like for real. Like it's like every camera's like $400. Like I was looking at like the Insta360, them jumps like 400-500. And I was just like, bro, like every camera out here is expensive now. But yeah, I want to do more POVs this year too. So and then like more street driving too. So that's, you know, that's some content that I'm trying to produce. I've been watching tons of hours of content of other content creators and stuff like that. So, and get more active on social media, because like it's not, as a content creator, it's not just about you creating content. It's also about you like in collaboration with other content creators, like going to comment on their stuff, responding to their videos. And so, really giving some input, adding to their conversation and their content. So y'all share followers and stuff like that and go back and forth. That's really been, working. And then for me, like a combination between like long and short form videos, that's really been working for me. So,
yeah. I've been definitely trying to load more shorts right now, and I think that's where I'm kind of getting a little bit more traffic from. So I can see my subscribers increasing slowly, but it's still increasing. So it's definitely about supporting each other, man, for sure.
And I like the shorts. The shorts is like for discovery. So you usually get more subscribers from shorts than long form videos because they go out to more people. But they just don't give you watch time hours. That's the only issue. They just don't give you watch time hours. Right. Like you would have to get a ton of views on there to get watch time hours. Like I posted a video Friday, and right now in counting, it's like 16,000 views on it. But like I didn't really get that much watch time from it. So that's the only thing you got to balance out between like your long form and your short form videos. So, and you can also in the short form videos, you can relate that to your long form video as well. So when they watch your short, they be like, oh, I want more. I'm interested more. They can click on the video, go to your channel and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I've been definitely learning a lot more of the features and stuff that they got. So I'm definitely, trying to get everything up to par. So to try to gain more traffic myself. So
yeah.
But I guess that ain't the topic we're talking about today, but we love to have when we get together, man. If y'all never been on our podcast, we just love to have fun, man, no matter what. We love to have fun and enjoy, the camaraderie, and just enjoy each other. And we love for y'all to chime in too as well, man. So once we jump into this topic, which the topic today is, what's the most powerful vehicle that you've been in? So whether you drove it or rode in it. So that's what we're talking about today. That's the topic today. So make sure y'all chime in to the chat as well and join in with us. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it, and then we're going to do some other stuff too. So as we always do. So but I'm gonna start with Deuces, man. What's the most powerful vehicle you've either been in or drove?
Okay, hey, the most powerful car I ever been in, because I ain't drive it. It was a manual Mustang with almost 600 horsepower, and I gotta tell you, man, that was insane, man. Like I never did today. We got harnesses on, cage, and I'm like, man, what in the world? I can't even breathe. I had asthma. So it was tough though. Definitely, I don't have a muscle car right now, but I always got love for muscle cars, man. I need to get one. I gotta really lock in on what I want. But I love them, man. I love them for real.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, all right. Q, what about you, man?
Let's see. The most powerful car I've ever been in. To be honest, the most powerful car I've ever been in was probably my X3. To be real, like I've been in a lot of cars. I just haven't like been taken on a ride or like drove the cars themselves. Actually, no. The most powerful car I've ever been in has not been my X3. It's actually an M5 competition, and that was at the track. I actually drove that car. I guess you could say M5 or M8 BMW because they make the same horsepower either one. So those are probably the most powerful cars because they made like 617 horsepower. They were stock at the track, and that was definitely an experience. Like a 5,000-pound vehicle, sedan, family vehicle, essentially, which is what the 5 Series is, going 140 miles an hour on a track. And that was living right there. So I'm actually planning another track trip to go out there. So, but yeah, that's crazy.
Sound crazy.
Yeah.
Living with Kings, what you got, bro?
All right, man. This one was a good one because I really had to tap into my bag of every car that I've ever been in. So I got two actually. I got one that I actually drove in and then drove myself, but the one I was actually a passenger as well. But obviously, the most powerful car I've probably been in that I was driving myself, I was in control, was the Scat Pack, Charger Scat Pack. And then I would think off the line, the SRT Jeep got off the line probably quicker than the Scat because it's all-wheel drive. But those are the two main things that I've drove that's the most powerful. Now, this one gonna surprise y'all when it comes to being a passenger. I never forget my junior year of college. Somebody let me ride in their Tesla at the time. So mind you, this is like 2016, 2017. And the way that Tesla took off with all of us in it was just my heart sunk to the floor. How fast it just pulled off because he just hit the gas and the car didn't hesitate. It caught traction immediately and just took off. And I said, I was like this. I was scared for my life. I swear to God, I was scared for my life. But those Teslas, man, they off the line, they're really fast as soon as you just randomly just hit it. As far as like being a passenger. So those like one that I was driving and one that I was a passenger too.
Yeah. That instant torque in an electric car, man. I mean, I think it obviously electric cars miss some stuff that combustion engines usually have, but yeah, them Teslas, man, electric cars in general, just the instant torque. I think they definitely are quicker. Well, then again, it just all depends. What you're talking about. Like the Model 3 is fast, but there's definitely other faster electric cars that and then it's fastest combustion engine. So it just all depends. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean for me, like I said, I've never been in like the high end, Lambos or Ferraris. I've sat in them, I've sat in McLarens and stuff like that. But as far as like knowing somebody who is taking me on a ride, I've never been in there. So yeah. I sat in the track hall.
Content ideas.
I sat in the track hall one time, and I was gonna test drive it until they told me the price of it, and I wasn't gonna pay it. So I was like, when I was looking for my, it's like I told the story many a times, but when I was going to buy my BMW X3M Comp, like literally, I had a Charger at the time, and I went to the dealership and I was gonna get a Trackhawk. I was like, man, I want this Trackhawk, man, I want this thing, man. And I went there, and then that was right around the time they was talking about Trackhawks was like $100-some thousand, and I was like, yo, bro, I'm not paying $100-some thousand when I can go get an X3M for like $70,000. So like, it didn't have more luxury. It performed pretty much the same. Like in a downpipe in a tune, like where you like, what I'm saying, you in there. So it may not sound as good as the V8 because it is an inline six or straight six, whatever you want to call it, but my money went further. So
all right, we're going. Well, in the comments, and this is my younger brother right here. Shout out to Dontrell. He said the fastest thing he's been in was a Trackhawk. So before I get started, the fast thing I'm gonna say the fastest thing that I've been in, growing up, I grew up muscle cars. So my uncle that just passed away in December, man, bless his soul. He put me on to the muscle cars because he had like 67, 68, 69 Camaros cammed out and everything. So the big fat tires on the back, man. I mean, I'm telling you, he had the works. And And so far as being a passenger, back in the day, those are probably some of the fastest cars that I've rode in. But then also he had this I think it's a 2010 Camaro, and it's still in the family, but he let me drive it one day, and that thing, that supercharger on it and cammed out, boy, I tell you, man, it's a different beast. It's a different beast, man. I tell you, that Camaro was off the chain, and
Them
still
LS
is,
engines. Yeah.
still is.
Them
But
LS engines, man, they be running, man.
yeah, that was definitely one. DJ Ron, what's happening, dude? Shout out to my man DJ Ron, man. He's always tapping in, bro. Make sure y'all tap into some of his content as well. He does a lot of um audio stuff. So if y'all ain't checked him out, man, make sure y'all check him out, man. He's a DIY guy, so you can definitely learn something from him. So shout out to my man DJ Ron for tuning in.
As always, DJ Ron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what let me hear from y'all out there, man. What's the most powerful car y'all been in, man? Let us know, man. That's what we out here for. Other than that, I mean, we gonna be talking, but we want to hear from y'all too, also. So definitely, man, let us know what y'all driven or written in, most powerful vehicle, or even, what's your build,
Yeah, I mean, when you really think about it, like for me, like I'm not really impressed by what they say, the fastest I've ridden in, and oh wow, Lamborghini.
All right, Z.
wow, the IROC is off the chain too.
Yeah.
Them IROCs, man, back in the day, I tell you, man, and like you said, the LS engine.
Yeah, I had a homie. He put an LS in the IROC, man. That one was crazy. He was, and I just talked to him the other day. He was like, man, he sold it. He sold it.
Yeah, Chevy Chevelle.
Chevy Chevelle with the 450.
think-
Oh man,
Man,
I know that thing. I know that thing was getting up off the ground for real, man. Them
Yeah, I
Chevelles,
sat in one of those. I haven't like rode in one, but I always liked the Chevy Chevelle. Like I want one so bad. Like they just always was like my favorite car. They just always look so good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they way more affordable than y'all think. I can just let y'all know that. I know a spot now.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm definitely a fan of the old schools, man. I would love to have one.
Yeah, and it was a lot more scary back then. If you think about it, like the old schools was scary. Like nowadays, you got horsepower with technology. Back then, you ain't had no power steering, and you know what I'm saying? Like and even if you did, it wasn't as sophisticated as now, or electronic steering and stuff like that.
Right.
You didn't have like the computers telling, like, cutting off traction or stopping the wheels and none of that. It was just straight. Like if you hit that thing, you couldn't control it. Hey man.
Yep.
Them old school cars, man, back in the day, it was just pure metal. Where if you hit something, you gonna mess up what you hit more than the car.
Yeah.
You hit it, you'll be hitting it, and it's like, obviously, like you said, with today's technology and all that, and like there was no crazy suspension around, there was no crazy brakes around, there was no 6 pistons to stop that car. It was just like it was between you, that car, and God at that point.
Yeah, facts.
Like them old school cars was different.
Yeah, boy. You know what I'm saying? They was scary. They was scary. If you really think about it, like back then, like now that I really think about it, with old school cars, and you think about like our parents, our grandparents, and stuff like that, when they was in these cars, it's like, yo, bro, like they was like real like car enthusiasts, bro. Because like nowadays, I mean, you got 19-year-olds driving Hellcats and stuff like that, but they still got all these safety features in there, automatic break-in and stuff like that. Back then, but it was, I don't know, there's some crash test dummies or what? It's like, well, it was like back then, but hey, the cars were tanks. So I guess it was a little security because you was like, yo, bro, if I hit something, like I'm gonna still be good. But like, yeah, I couldn't even imagine, losing traction or something back then, and you'd be like, yo, you better correct this car, bro. Like it take me to Fast and Furious, Dom Toretto. It take me to like he always driving a muscle car, and he loved his 10-second charger, and I'm like, bro, his jump was 9 seconds. Like I can't even. Like you really think about doing that in real life, bro? I can't even, bro.
The newer model cars are just all wiring at this point.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna hold you. Like in my X3, the fastest I ever been was about 170, and at 170, I was like, yo, bro, I'm going way too fast. Like it was like scary at 170. It wasn't like I felt like the car was like shaking it a lot. It was like it was too good. Like and it was like scary.
Yeah, it was floating.
Yeah, like it was like just like he was just floating on the clouds. And back then, you know what I'm saying, you hear all types of rattling and whatnot, like in the old school cars. You wouldn't know.
It was literally like if you go look at the structure of those old school cars, how they built, it was literally metal seats and just the steering wheel, and that's it. It wasn't no wiring for nothing in those cars. It was just straight car at that point. So it's just like there's nothing holding you back. Where the car weighs a lot. Yeah. But it's just like when that car get moving, you better not hit that brake. You better not hit that brake. I'm telling you, them old school cars was different. They need to adapt that, build a car like an old school style car again for a newer model, and see how well it compares to buying a brand new car with all the new wiring for this, for traction control, for all that. Because back in the day, they didn't have traction control. Wasn't a thing, was it?
Nah. Your traction control was this right here.
Yeah, you
know how to drive.
Traction control.
That was your traction control.
Hey man, and the thing about it is back then they didn't really have all-wheel drive cars like that. Most things were rear-wheel drive. So like you really had to, like if you was pushing a lot of horsepower, you really had to feather that junk. Like you had something in there, you better feather the pedal because you ain't getting off the line.
Right. Yeah, DJ Ron, we got you, man. So yeah, if we had a show up here, man, definitely gonna let you know, man. So I'm gonna tell you on one show, if you really into the old schools, the one show, the Good Guy Show, that's a show. That's a show you need to go. You need to go to because they have
them boys be putting all types of money in there. Like
yes,
I mean them cars. Hey man. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That's in April of this year, right?
Yep.
I think it's in April. Yep. Yeah. I usually go every year. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I love going to see all these old school cars that they done put all these money in. They got all these chrome, and you look in the engine and ain't nothing in there but a big engine.
Mm-hmm.
Fact. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some resto mods out there, like. I do like resto mods. When they take an old school car and they like upgrade it with some new tech and new stuff. But yeah, it's just something about the old school stuff. That's when your grandparents used to be able to start your car with a screwdriver. You spray some carburetor fluid in there.
Right. You be spraying it up there, the carburetor.
You be like, let me see if you got some fire to it.
Pull the gas a couple times. Pull the pedal a couple times.
Pull the gas in
it. One that not still a car with a screwdriver.
You spark that wire real quick. You be like, "Did you got some fire?"
Yeah, I realized that one of those wires, just because what I experienced working on a 60s truck. That was a ignition bypass wire.
Oh.
Just let y'all know, I learned the hard way. Okay, I get it. No, well, they came with ignition bypass wires. Okay.
Oh man.
Keys
Yeah. Like those times you realize that I realize that like some point I have kids and like to share that experience with them, like that's the one thing that like even about electric cars, it's the one thing that like will be sad that obviously hopefully they'll have their own car culture, but like our generation literally grew up in the old school cars, and that's something that the newer generations are not going to experience.
Right.
You realize that the generations that are driving now are kids that only grew up with backup cameras or blind spot monitoring or power steering, electric traction control. They don't remember getting in the car and you firing that thing up and you just got to shift it. That's all. Or one full seat across the front. They don't remember them jobs, bro.
Level, slipping and sliding.
I said that to myself too. Like I was like my kid, like their first car, when my like son or daughter gets like of age and stuff like that, I'm gonna get them a car where they gotta roll the damn window down.
Yeah, like roll it down. Like the brother don't remember that, bro.
Man,
I want you to feel the pain.
They don't remember that, man. Like I remember getting in the car, you couldn't hit a button to roll down the window no more. It was just, or you ain't had no power locks.
One second, brother.
Your power locks. Click.
And then you forgot your keys in the car. You had to go over there and pull that
Jimmy.
Hey, they going.
Everybody had to break in their car. There was no AAA calling nobody to come break in your job. Oh man, you better have a spare key because it won't no boop boop.
Hey, back in the day, they had two keys. They had one to crank the car up and one to open the door with. So,
they
had two keys.
Two keys that operate two totally different ways. That was
two different ways, and they did, bro. And you couldn't crank the car with the one that unlocked the door.
Nope.
Right.
And sometimes they look the same. You have to be like, "Hey, bro, is this the key to
you
stop?"
You just gotta trial and error. You be sitting there like
trying to
engine not turning over.
Hey, most of them keys though, like at the end of it was round. If it was round, that's the one you unlock it with. The other one that's kind of square, the square ones you got that
But like when you got the key replacements and they just go to Walmart or somewhere and get a key replacement, it don't look like the regular key. Boy, man, like, oh man, boy. Oh man, all the clinks and noises. You used to go out there and pull the door handle, and it was like you had to pull the door handle. Like,
yeah.
Don't let it be a cold day in the mud. Your window frozen. You sitting there trying to really pull it down.
Yeah, slam my door again.
Like,
you better not.
Hey, wow.
Gravity was slamming the door.
That was a totally different sound than it is today, man. That you slam that door on that one, that's like slamming on, man.
No,
heavy as that door was.
That's what I'm saying. Those doors were so heavy, you slam it, the whole car was shaking. I'm like,
exactly.
Like, you got an attitude or something? You ain't had to slam my door that hard.
How you know I was outside? I heard you
Not in class.
Slam my door. You
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah. You missed the part. You missed the part, dude. You were supposed to say, "Why the hell you slam my door? I'm gonna slam your ass in a minute."
Somebody get my bill.
Wait till we get in this house.
Slam my goddamn door like you lost your mind. I'd have slammed you in the door. Y'all young kids don't know about getting threatened by grandma.
Speaking of that, you definitely don't want to slam nothing in that door. Wait, man, you break your whole arm.
Because it was coming. You're gonna be in the hospital somewhere.
Oh,
You to go to hospital with grandma, and grandma tell you, don't say nothing about me hitting you with that door. I'm gonna hit your ass again. Hey, these young kids don't know about getting threatened by grandma. Grandma used to threaten you, bro. She used to threaten you. You used to have fear for your life from grandma. She'd hit you with anything. Yeah. She be like, yeah, you go stand in front of that car. I'm gonna hit you with the car because you lost your mind.
You be crying just imagining what she was talking about.
yeah, before you even get it, you start crying.
She's like, you crying? You want me to give you something to cry about?
Oh no, how many times I heard that growing up. Oh man. Let's check these comments out, man. Let's see what people talking about. They can keep the smart tech I'd rather hear and witness the grimy twists and turns that required a highly skilled and slightly reckless driver. Yep. I agree with you. I would take that too.
See, that was back in the day when nobody had their license. Everybody was just driving.
Oh yeah, everybody. They just be like, "Hey, mom and dad gave me the whip." I'm like, bro, you ain't even got no license, bro. Hey, it don't even matter, bro.
Hey, I got it. I'm driving.
I've been driving since I was 10.
Right. I remember my aunt used to make me take her grandson to school shopping, and I think I was like 10 or 11. And she throw me the keys, and she be like, "Hey man, you go out there and don't act no fool. Look, go on out there and get him some clothes, here's some money, y'all get something to eat." And I'm like, "I ain't driving yet." She be like, "Look, drive like you got some sense."
You have the luxury, Daquan. We had the I'll never forget. We used to so in Jersey is City Street. So we basically the street cleaners, they'd come on different days, and grandma be too tired to go move the car, so she'd make one of the kids go move the car across the street. Talk about move my damn car across the street. Don't go nowhere else. Don't drive it down the street. Don't do nothing with it. Move it across the street. And that was the best time of our life. I swear to God. You thought you was doing something. All your friends just watch you move your mom's car across the street. It was like, oh, you know how to drive? No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is put it in drive and park in the reverse. That's it. I swear, man. It was y'all kids nowadays. Y'all get all types of keys tossed to y'all. Y'all 10 years old. You out here driving BMWs and shit at 10. I'm just like, yeah, I wish like
hey man, like that was some of the best times of my life though, because I grew up in the country, so cops weren't really a thing back then. It was like, as long as you drive like you had some sense, like they're not gonna question like, oh, let's pull you over, maybe you ain't got no license. Drive like you got some sense, you got some insurance on the car, you good. You know what I'm saying? I was in stores. I had 2-3 stores. I'm like, we about to go to Walmart, we about to go over here, we about to go over there. You know what I'm saying? You feel like a man out there. You know you shouldn't be driving.
See, we didn't have that luxury growing up where I grew up, man. The city I'm from is known as the stolen car capital of the world. So you couldn't be riding around no car because they was on it, because all the kids was just stealing cars in the neighborhood. I'm not gonna even sit here and lie. All my friends stole cars. And it was just a thing. It was just a thing to do. That's why I said I'm glad I'm not the only one who know how to steal a car with a screwdriver, because that's what the hell they used to do. And it's like the police was on it. I got so many stories. My friends having full-blown chase throughout the city with the police officers, and I'm just like, bro,
Jeremy? You calling Jeremy? Hey, bro, what's going on?
and then he's like, we go to school the next day. We in school. They just talking about, you want to ride home? No. What you mean I want to ride home? You were supposed to be in the same class. What you mean I want to ride home? Yeah, I got this car outside. Where you get a car from? I swear to God, one of my friends did that. Say, bro, let me give you a ride home. No, bro, I'm not letting you give me a ride home. You trying to get us booked?
Yeah.
I'm trying to book it. But bro, that was fun. That wasn't fun, but it was kids. We was doing some dumb stuff as kids, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, and the crazy thing about it is you realize that then. I mean, I didn't even remember an alarm system back then. Like, so, like, you really think about it, you breaking in the car, bro, it's gonna go. Like, and they know, bro, they gonna go. Like, ain't no tracking, ain't none of that. Like, you know.
And then when they started getting alarms, it was so sensitive that you would drive through with the music too loud and it'll spark the alarm system. So we used to hear that too growing up. It's just like cars driving down the street, blasting their music. Then a couple of cars, alarms go off, and they just like, you know, you start looking at round people in their windows and shit, make sure it's not their car. That too.
But I mean, cars have come a long way, like a long way. Like just thinking about, you know, horsepower. What do you say? These guys in here in Georgia got some nice old school whips. yeah, like the summer is coming, spring is coming. I can't, man. That's the season right there, boy.
Georgia and Florida, man.
Yep.
Hey, I always wanted to go to car shows in Georgia and Florida. I went to one in Atlanta, but I've never been outside. I want to go to one in Florida. I want to see.
Yeah, I went to one in Atlanta too at the Michelin. What's that track they got down in the Michelin track that they got down there? I went to one of those in Atlanta years ago. But yeah, I want to go to some car shows in Georgia and in Florida. And in Cali too. They be having some crazy. I see some stuff on YouTube. They be having some crazy car shows in Cali too. So, you know,
Cali, the only place you'll run into a celebrity because he's just a fan of cars. He's just sitting there. He's just sitting there, walking around, no security. And I'm just like,
Atlanta too.
Yep.
Atlanta.
I mean, you never know. You know, in North Carolina though, like there's a lot of celebrities here too. Like they just be showing up to car shows, like especially like Cars and Coffee, Mooresville. They just be showing up. So I mean, North Carolina is really growing. Like the car scene in North Carolina is really growing. Which is
because there's nothing else to do. The police shutting everything down.
You know, it seems like everybody's a car enthusiast now. I mean, the only issue is that like there's still a lot of wrecks and stuff. So you know, these young drivers with powerful cars, you know, anybody can go get a M3 nowadays. You know, just 19 years old, you push the 700 horsepower, and that was your first car.
Absolutely. And so nobody buying cars right now, bro. They just we're just gonna give you a 20% interest rate. Could you make that payment? And you basically all you got to do is just honor everybody getting cars. Who the hell getting denied for cars nowadays? Because nobody buying them.
Yeah. Like literally, I be like on YouTube, I be seeing a lot of like young people like making a video like bought my dream car at 19, bought my dream car at 20. But and it be something like it is always something expensive, like something 70K plus. And I'm like, bro, ain't no way, bro. I don't care. Like, ain't no way you got that kind of money, bro. You just walk in there, they probably hit you with something dumb, and you be like, all right, bro, I can afford that payment. Like,
you driving an expensive car in college? I wish, man. I wish I had an expensive car in college.
I didn't even have no car in college.
Me neither. I didn't get a car. My first car wasn't until my junior year in college, and I paid for it myself.
I had a $400 Mustang in my freshman year at college.
You said $400 a month?
$400? No, $400 overall, like on the hood.
Hey, man. Hey, I would love that. If I could have got a car for $400, man. What? Let me tell you something. Yeah. Hey, man. But yeah, I mean, cars nowadays, the car industry alone is changing though. I mean, I think it's changing for the good though. Like a lot of stuff is happening with like, you know, emissions and stuff like that. Like with the EPA, the government, you know, and stuff like that. So
rich folks, that's funny. Rich folks and D-boys. That's
Hopefully
funny.
they really passed that tent law y'all was
And
talking
the
about.
D-boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The tent law in Charlotte. Yeah. That what they do. Yeah. I hope they pass that in North Carolina. Like, I hope they pass that, and then I hope they get rid of emissions testing in the United States. I'm like, bro, once they get rid of emissions and they get rid of tent, bro, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Mirror
bro.
tent on everything. Mirror tent.
Yeah, tent on everything, bro. Like,
My glass is gonna have mirror.
Everything. Everything black.
yeah, everything, bro.
Everything blacked out.
Bro, I'm
You
like, you
gotta
ain't
get
got no tent on that thing. Like,
Yeah. I had to get a special relationship. One of the people at what's the oil change chain? I can't remember the name. I had to get close with him so he could pass me for the admission in the tent every year for the inspection. He like, yeah, just throw me a little something under the table. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pass
that's
it.
what
If you gonna do that,
That's
you gotta know somebody that'll slide you through. But I'm like, bro, if they pass a tent and they pass the admissions, bro, like I'm all in, bro. That means at that point, I'm down piping, I'm taking off cats. I'm in there, bro. Like I don't even care, bro. Like, I don't even care. I'm gonna just pull up, hey man, pay my little $30 to get my inspection, and I'm gonna roll up out of there. Like,
they need
like
to
no
get rid of
little
that.
sliding dude, you know what I'm saying? $50 and nothing like that. Just like, hey man, gonna pass my junk real quick.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of people that like, hey, throw me a little something, I'll pass it for you, man. And it was easy.
Yeah.
But these days, man, it's like you can't even do it. They be like, oh no, I can't do that, man. They done threatened to fine us $12,000. No, I can't do it.
Yeah, but that's changing now though, like because like with the government, EPA was going on in government, that's really changing. Like they not really coming after the car enthusiasts no more. Like they really that they said in Charlotte, they working on that jump right now to pass it to so where we like tent don't matter. Which is smart because like bro, most people got tint on their windows, like illegal tint. Let's be real, like ain't no point in paying for 35%. Like bro, 35% is literally like see-through. Like you wasting money. As much as tint costs, bro, you wasting money. And then emissions, like be real, bro. Like why does it even matter that like I got no cats on my jump? Like you know, I understand. Even wrong, I understand the environmental kind of part, but like cars are more efficient these days, and unless you're like rolling coal from a diesel or something like that, I feel like you should be able to do whatever you want to with your property.
Yeah.
I tell them, hey, follow me down the street real quick, and I drive them to the closest factory that's polluting the air. And I mean, y'all worried about me though,
right? I'm like, but y'all ain't coming after those billionaires with private jets and stuff, like,
right?
Y'all got a lot more to worry about than me. Making some noise every time I hit the gas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I was like, I really want to do no cats on the new whip. Because I seen in like the difference in no cats and cats and the exhaust is like it's crazy, it's different. And the crazy part about it is the military, like they don't do any like emission standards. Like they strip all of that stuff off their cars and vehicles. Because like, you know, in times of war, when they be moving and stuff like that, bro, they don't need none of them defeat devices or none of that. So like, it's like, bro, why can't I do that in my personal vehicle? Why does that matter?
Yeah. They definitely
political podcast, but you know, you can judge the difference between the two administrations, but that's not a political thing. I'm gonna keep that on the hush. I don't want them attacking our podcast.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's why I'm part of. Like, I don't know, you guys know about like the SEMA organization. You know, they're a big organization in the car community, and they do a lot. Like, I didn't realize until I started looking into SEMA that they do a lot in like spending money to like help the car community. Obviously, they make a lot of money off the car community as well. But like they spend a lot of money in like fighting in the background to help us car like enthusiasts to do what we love. Like in California, they just rolled back a lot of their EV stuff. California was setting the standard. They just rolled back their EV stuff. SEMA was part of that. They like spent millions of dollars fighting California.
They recognized nobody was really buying EV cars now.
No.
It's too expensive out there. Why the hell would I go get a $70,000-$80,000 electric vehicle car with my rent $2,500? What the hell?
And gotta find a charging station.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like I'm all for like an EV beside my, my race car. I like if I'm driving in the city and stuff like that, and I ain't going far and I can charge. Because to be honest, most people charge at home anyways. But like road tripping, I don't know that I would really want to be spending like 30 minutes at a charging station and then pay the money to do that because it's expensive. Like I watched a video the other day of this dude. He only does Tesla stuff on his channel, and bro, he was like, "Yo, bro, if you're not charging at home, bro, you paying pretty much because charging prices. I didn't know, but charging prices follow gas prices. So like you essentially pay the same amount for gas that you would pay for charging outside of your home. And I didn't know that. And I was like, bro, then what's the point then?
I'll never forget, I rented a Tesla in LA for a weekend and we drove it all day. It got down to, I can't remember what the number was, but it got down pretty low. We had to stop somewhere, let it charge for 2 hours. So we had to find something to do for 2 hours for it to get fully charged again. And I was just like, yeah, if you got a Tesla, don't be taking no long drives because it's not worth it. I'll never forget. We sat down and ate for 40 minutes. We got on the little electric scooters and just riding around on electric scooters and everything. Just for the car. We get there, the car not even full. It's damn near almost full. And I'm just like, yo.
Bro, that's wild. Yeah, I couldn't do that range anxiety stuff that people be talking about. I can't do that. Nah.
Then, with your gas powered car, you run out of gas, you can just put gas in it.
You just go put gas in it, right?
You misjudge like your distance or something like that, or something happened and you need some gas. You can call somebody to bring you a jug of gas.
Yeah,
you call somebody to hook your shit up to the
you know what I'm saying? Like to call somebody to hook your car up and then for them to sit there, bro, while your car charging, like nah.
You let that battery go down to zero, your car is done. You gotta get a whole brand new car.
Yeah.
From what the guy told me about the safety and stuff, because he kind of like embedded that into our head. Do not let it go to zero because I'm not paying $20,000 for another battery. I'm gonna have to just buy a new car for the Tesla. That's what happens if you let it go down all the way. This is not where your gas can run out. You put more gas and you good. Once that battery's done, the car is done. You might as well just go ahead and qualify it as a loss.
Bro, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, we definitely gonna have to talk about that on another episode because I want to get some outside people to talk about the EV stuff as well. I know one of my guys, one of my fellow YouTubers. Shout out to my man Randall Modifix down in Houston. He got one of the new Charger EVs, so I definitely want to see about maybe get him on the channel, man. Talk about it a little bit as well. So we definitely
want to release that jump. Like the depreciation on that thing gonna be crazy.
So yeah, we definitely have to do that we'll talk about that on another episode as well. Bring in the EV talks and stuff and see what other people outside of us thinks about it as well too. So we definitely
for sure. That'd be a great show. So yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely try to get with him and see. He's always for kind of doing collaboration. So I'm definitely going to try to reach out to him, and we'll definitely get him on the show.
For sure.
So yeah, man. Other than that, man, somebody jamming over there.
Oh, they can hear you.
They must be deuces. I'm out.
Nah, I think it was my girlfriend. She's over here. You was listening to gospel music, right? Oh yeah, it was TikTok.
She over there jamming.
She get her Jesus in.
Yeah. They said you get your Jesus in.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not no way.
But yeah, man. Y'all out there in the comments, man. Y'all have any last things to say about the most powerful vehicles y'all been in? You know, if not, you know, we're gonna kind of wrap this up a little bit. I mean, it was pretty simple, easy today, you know, because we talked about, you know, how the vehicles we've been in, but you know, we wanted to hear back from y'all as well. So, you know, anybody out there got any last words as far as the vehicles they've been in? If not, you know, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up because we know, you know, people got things to do, and we definitely ain't trying to hold y'all.
Yeah, for sure. I got a busy day today, so.
So cool. All right. Well, since nobody in the comments, fellas, start with Living with Kings. Any last words for the day, brother?
Man, last words for me. If y'all watching, man, just stay consistent. Whatever you're doing, you just gotta believe and stay consistent. That's the main key. And hold yourself accountable. Um, Q, I'm kind of doing the same thing you is like trying to like be creative, put videos out every week just to get myself motivated and consistent again, back in that habit. It takes 21 days to create a new habit. So I'm trying to, and then, you know, progressing my channel as well to just an overall. I know y'all probably seen, but I'm about to start streaming my gameplay when I play the game. I'm about to start tapping into a lot of stuff. That was funny. Now that was funny. I went back and looked at the character and I changed it immediately because I was like, somebody else gonna think that's LL Cool J. But yeah, just trying to do other stuff on TikTok too, just try to grow the platform as well. But like I said, stay tuned as the summer roll around, start shopping around for most likely another Hemi. Because I just love muscle cars. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Awesome. Q, what about you, Q?
I just say whatever you thinking about doing, you know what I'm saying, to get you to that next level, just do it. You know, that's my little piece of motivation. This year is all gas, no brakes for me. So just do it. You know, like Nike said, just do it. So
yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Deuces, what you got, bro?
All right, y'all. Stay posted, man. I'm going crazy with the classics, man. We're gonna try to make them smooth and pimping as possible. But don't be afraid to be different, man. Be a game changer. Make your dreams come true. Don't let nobody discourage you. Your life is in your hands. Ignore the negativity because the world is negative. Focus on all the positivity and all the good times. Encamp yourself around brothers like my own who uplift me and we have a good time and, you know, always good stuff, man.
for sure.
And just live life to the fullest. Go places, travel, build cars, you know, live life, love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did have somebody on Instagram asking how can he tap in. SRT Chris. Yeah, I mean, if you want to tap in with us, man, just hey, just reach out. You know, just reach out to us. If you're in the area, man, we can you know, definitely try to meet up. You know, meet up with you and just chit chat a little bit. Or, you know, if you want to be on the podcast, man, just reach out, bro. Just reach out to us. So we definitely love, you know, love to have some more camaraderie as well. So like I said, just reach out, bro. So I may reach back out to you following this podcast, but you know, like I said, if you want to, just reach out to us. As far as last words for me, man, I guess, you know, patience is key. What's going on? 392 Narcos. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. On Instagram. Um, just pretty much, take your time with stuff. For one, be patient. Don't try to rush anything. Because when you try to rush things, you pretty much that's how you mess up. When you're rushing it, and then versus, taking your time, doing it slow, doing it right the first time. Because you definitely don't want the issues that you could have. But, just live like y'all guys said, live life to the fullest, man. Support one another. That's another big key. Support your family, man. Support, all family ain't blood. So hey, support your family, man. Support your brothers, support your sisters. And work together, man. Just come together and work together, and everything will be cool, man. So that's about all I have for my last words. Let me double check the Instagram because I don't see the Instagram on here. So let me double check, make sure nobody's talking, saying anything. I think we're good.
Pull your pants up. You gonna walk past the screen like that?
Yeah, I think we're good. So fellas, definitely appreciate y'all, man. I definitely always enjoyed this as always, man, and definitely looking forward to the next one. To y'all out there, like I said, we trying to be consistent with at least one per month, but we might start, once we start building up, we might do 2 a month. So but we don't definitely talk about that later on, and we definitely gonna get there. So definitely support us in that, and push us too. Push us to do that. If y'all enjoying it, man, push us to push the two a month, man. Cause we love doing this stuff, man. We love getting together, talking about different things, man. No matter it ain't always about cars. So it's about life stuff too as well. So don't think that this is just about cars. So shift out of neutral is not just about cars, it's about life. So you know, and let's get it. So but fellas, appreciate y'all, man. Definitely we'll definitely be getting together real soon. And appreciate y'all out there looking and checking us out and showing love as well. So until the next episode,
Trying me.
we gonna holler at y'all later, man. See y'all. Peace out.